So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Driven in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's having a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Now it's Solomon.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. An instinctive delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Here's a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Silvestre, not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Benfica are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Benfica! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Benfica are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And this is a good chance here! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Fagioli. It's Totti! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Aos 20 minutos de jogo, o camisola.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Totti.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Benfica do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. Benfica have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he lines up a great... And that's a sharp finish! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. And it's played... Oh, good climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
He's gone for goal! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And just like that, he's into double figures now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Messi. Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Benfica really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. Messi's cross and a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fagioli gets it clear. Tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? Husens with the clearance. Cross to the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, that pass isn't the best. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. He slings it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's having a go! Not out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider goes short. He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vamos ter 6
Solomon.
minutos de compensação.
That's a good run he's making there. Solomon. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the far post. That has been knocked clear. Oh, what has happened here? That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Benfica looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And Messi! Oh, off the bar! And there's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a throw. And they win it back again. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's been played through. The shot! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Número 9.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! A giant among strikers! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Nistelrooy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just a keeper in, and he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. De Gea claims it, safe hands. Has a look and plays it forward. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of...
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, impressive strike.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Corsons, can he spark a counter here? And they are prompt with their pressing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. Snyder! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kane with the delivery.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 14. Messi. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 23. Neymar. Número 20. Vamos dar lugar
And
a
it's
substituição.
Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. Benfica are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Pinches it off him. And this is Snyder. He's on it, can he get away? It's Totti! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! And he couldn't keep it down. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Undor bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's not got that quite right. That's a sharp pass. Schneider. Ball swung in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's got away. Totti, impressive jump. And no mistake. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Número 22. Totti. Totti.
Fagioli.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Schneider with the short one. Neymar, oh, good effort! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Fagioli. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias does well to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Undor. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Harrison gets a good foot in there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has left him in a heap. Aimed beyond the defence. And smartly reclaimed. Roberto has given away a free kick. Well, there's the clearance. Pongracic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Benfica pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Caros espectadores, podem acompanhar este jogo em direto na frequência da rádio do clube.